Let's see what gave Star Wars Theory a raging boner last night.
Like stars in the galaxy.
Okay.
What are
A few moments later.
And by the time it
Hold on, what's he talking about?
This is the way. There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
So he says that, and then we get this guy right here. Oh, is this Coruscant? This is Coruscant. He says that, and we get this guy right here, the cloner. So I guess this is all leading up towards Snoke. Right? This is all leading, because he's cloning, he's trying to harvest cloning DNA from Grogu, from Force users, I guess. I guess he's working to make a new body for Palpatine and Snoke. Oh my God. Please, can we be done with that? Why can we just let it die? What was that the Kylo Ren said once? Hold on.
You're still holding on.
Yeah, just stop. Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy.
Holding on. Let go.
Let go. We don't want this. We do not want the sequels.
You're still holding on. Let go.
We don't want the sequels, Kathleen Kennedy. We don't want the sequels. Stop it. Let this, like, if this is leading up towards, if it's all leading up, the entire Mandalorian series is leading up towards the creation of Snoke and leading off into the sequel trilogy. If that's what the point of the Mandalorian is, we don't want it. We don't want it. Listen, a lot of us are rewatching Game of Thrones right now. A lot of us are. And you know, my girl, she came down. She's like, "Why are you putting yourself through this again? You know how it ends. It ends horribly." So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop watching Game of Thrones. I think I'm gonna stop in season 7, and I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna turn it off because I know how it ends. It's just painful. So if you're telling me that the Mandalorian is all leading up towards the sequel trilogy, right? That's the big reveal. You know, like all of this is just building up. And then at the very end of The Mandalorian, we're going to get Snoke and leading off into the sequel trilogy. Maybe we're going to get a little Kylo with or a little Ben, really, with Luke Skywalker. If you're telling me that that's what they're going for, because that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing this guy that clones, and I'm seeing some what appears to be First Order TIE fighters. So that's I guess what they're doing. That's what the Mandalorian is doing. The Mandalorian it's leading up towards the sequel trilogy. That's what we're doing. This entire time I thought that this was something special, something unique. But no. Looks like Kathleen Kennedy got her claws in good old Dave Filoni. And she's like, "Hey, I hope you're doing all of this leading up towards my trilogy." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, fine, we will." She's like, "Okay, well, I better see some shit in there," you know, because she just won't.
Let go.
She just won't let go. I think that's what we're doing. We're leading up towards a confrontation between Grogu, and maybe that's what happens with Grogu. Grogu has a confrontation with good old Snoke, and that's how he dies. Maybe Snoke like sucks the life out of him like a vampire. I don't know, man. That's kind of upsetting. That this scene right here really upset me.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Yeah, man. It's all leading up towards the sequels. It's all leading up towards the sequels. They just won't let the sequels die. Just let the sequels die. Just let them die. I mean, I guess that's, you know, it's I don't know. God, man.
What? Hold on. I'm gonna have a meltdown live.